Hi, Captain.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about pumpkins, Bill.
Pumpkins?
Jack defended you once.
What are you talking about?
I looked up your old case. Jack Pumpkinhead defended you against a charge of smuggling.
Oh, right. Well, he did. It was a long time ago, though.
You said you had no business dealings with Jack.
That wasn't business.
Bill, I'm trying to help you here. I'll find out what you're hiding one way or the other.
I'm not hiding anything.
If you say so. This pumpkin was exposed to magic.
You know that for sure?
Yes. And it was found in the remains of your ship. Do you have anything to say about that?
No, I don't.
So, what's it like, being a smuggler?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Cut it out, Bill, it's obvious. You were accused of smuggling years ago. Maybe it was true, maybe it wasn't. Either way, Jack Pumpkinhead defended you. Suddenly you're sending pumpkins all over the country. And a pumpkin full of magic is found on the remains of your ship. It's beyond suspicious. Come clean, Captain, or else I'll go to Ginger. It's a dirty move, and I know it, but it's been a long night.
It was...
What?
I had to do it, okay? Trot was sick, very sick. Jack got some medicine for me. A magic amulet that would make her better. It was illegal, I knew it, but somehow it was discovered. Jack was all smiles. He even defended me at the trial. But then that lousy Pumpkinhead started blackmailing me. I had to ship his black market goods all over the country. Threatened to turn me in for real if I didn't do what he asked.
And last night?
He asked me to hide someone. A gent named Ansel. I said okay. We were staying in town anyway.
Why didn't you say anything earlier?
Jack told me Ansel had powerful enemies. They must have been the ones who attacked my ship. I was afraid that they'd come after us if I talked. I'm old. I don't care if anything happens to me. But if anything happens to that kid, please, you can't tell anyone.
Don't worry, I'll be discreet. And I'll see if there's a way to prove your innocence.
I thank you.
The plot thickens. Did Ansel survive the explosion? I guess I better find out. He seems to have only one friend in this city. I think it's time to pay the Pumpkinhead another visit. Hello again, Jack.
Yeah. What do you want?
Hey, Jack. What do you know about Captain Bill?
Bill who?
Captain Bill, the one you're blackmailing to smuggle illegal magic items and pumpkins.
Not this song and dance again.
I have evidence and testimonies to back these up.
Who from? That drunkard Bill?
Bill is just an innocent pawn in your smuggling ring. His only crime was caring for a young orphan.
If you say so.
I do say so, and I can prove it. I've got enough dirt on you to put you away. And this time, the mud will stick.
So, Petra, I don't see any guards here to arrest me. What is it you want?
Ansel, I know you sent him to Bill. Where is he?
Look, I ain't admitting to anything, but the Scarecrow might.
What?
I said the Scarecrow might be the one you're looking for.
Where can I find this Scarecrow?
Scarecrow? Did I say Scarecrow?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that's all you're getting from me.
So, you sent Ansel to the Scarecrow.
I didn't say that.
You said the Scarecrow knows where he is.
Maybe.
So, how do I find him?
That's your problem, not mine.
See you later, Jack.
The gump stand is that away. Feel free to use it.
Hello again.
The voice of greeting is like a leaf on the wind.
Do you have any more of your enigmatic wisdom to share?
If you search far and wide for wisdom, you miss what's right in front of you. Be careful that your vision does not get muddy.
You wouldn't know anything about the Scarecrow, would you?
The Scarecrow was once a ruler of Oz, but stepped down when the crown became too heavy. The Lady Ozma has done a much better job, and bears the weight much better than the Scarecrow ever could.
You are the Scarecrow.
I am not who you seek.
Look, shut up and listen for once. I can see the straw poking out of your clothes. There's only one man in all of Oz that looks like you.
Are you the authority on what all men look like?
Spare me the song and dance. What's a former ruler of Oz doing on my street corner?
One must always keep an eye and ear out.
So, you are the Scarecrow.
You are correct.
Jack Pumpkinhead sent Ansel to you. I need to find him.
Ansel, do you mean the desperate man?
I don't know. Was he desperate?
The man you call Ansel was indeed desperate. So I sent him to the one last refuge of truly desperate men.
And that is?
Seek out the former Gnome King.
Ruggido? Why?
My knowledge is past. I have nothing more to tell you. Good evening to you, and good luck.
Evening, Ruggido.
Petra, it's been too long. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, I'm afraid. I'm on a case. 2 cases, in fact.
Oh, shame.
Can I ask you some questions about Captain Bill?
Poor man. You are helping to clear him?
Yes.
Well, I'll do the best I can.
Was he really here last night? I'm not gonna tell the guard. I want to help him.
Yes, he really was here. Him and his little friend.
Trot.
Yes, she was upstairs. I rent them a small room when they are in town.
Does he have any enemies?
The captain? Why, no. None that I know of, anyway.
Who does business with him?
We never talk business. He sits quietly and drinks. That's all he wants to do, and I let him. He comes here to get away from his troubles, after all.
Does he often seem troubled?
Who doesn't have troubles?
You've got a point. Does he come here often?
Whenever he is in town, they rent a small room upstairs. Well, a storage closet, really, but it suits them.
Let's talk about something else. You remember the old days, right?
How can I ever forget?
What were the Phanphasms like?
You fought in the war, didn't you?
Sort of, but I never saw them up close like you did.
They are interesting creatures. Bodies of a human, but with heads of ferocious animals. Not like the animals you have here. There was something primal about them.
But you joined forces with them.
We needed dumb muscle. Unfortunately, they weren't as dumb as I thought.
How did you get captured, anyway?
My, you are asking personal questions today.
I've always wanted to know. By that point, I was no longer a soldier.
Oh yes, I heard about your brother.
Right. My question?
Certainly. My dear partner-in-arms, the first and foremost Phanphasm, sacrificed me in order to save his worthless hide. Left me for your army to capture while they invaded your city.
Is that right? I was told that Ginger's army captured you.
That's what she would like to think. The Phanphasms made me a sacrifice, but forgot that I knew all about their invasion plan. I told your queen everything. That's why I was given political asylum. I was stripped of all my magic power and can't return home again, but at least I'm not rotting in a cell.
You're lucky you lost your magic. Folks who practice magic tend to disappear very quickly around here.
A small mercy. I have forgotten every magic spell I ever knew.
Do you ever miss the Gnome Kingdom?
Once in a while. Sometimes I imagine that the distant city lights are gems embedded in cavern walls, and the hustle and bustle on the streets are my subjects ready to worship at my feet. But times have changed. Relations between Oz and the gnomes are pleasant. They have a new king now. The kingdom is thriving. I'm a relic. They have no need of me anymore.
Let's talk about something else.
Yes.
Can I ask you a few questions about this place?
It's my favorite topic of conversation.
Have you done some work on the place?
You've noticed? Yes, little improvements here and there. It all adds up, you know.
Some of those glasses look very fancy.
Well, I am a gnome. I have a knack for finding anything pretty and shiny.
What made you decide to open a bar, anyway?
Well, you know, what other options are there for an exiled gnome king? A gnome king who was stripped of his home, magic, and throne, and forced to live in a foreign kingdom against his will. Oh, but I'm not bitter, not at all. After spending many years penniless, I've managed to earn enough money to open this place. I'm an honest businessman now. I've let bygones be bygones. I now spend my days and nights listening to the sorrows of the ones who conquered me. You Ozians are so delightful.
How's business?
Oh, fine, fine. I can't complain. Are you buying anything?
I told you, I'm on a case.
Right. Perhaps later.
Let's talk about something else.
Talking is what we bartenders do best.
I'm looking for someone. Can I ask you some questions about him?
I'll do my best.
Have you ever heard of a man named Ansel?
Ansel? No, never heard of that name.
Figures, just like everybody else in this town. Here's this photo. Have you ever seen him?
Doesn't ring a bell, I'm afraid.
You can stop pretending. I know he came here.
Whoever do you mean?
Ansel. The Scarecrow sent him. He told me himself.
He did he?
Yes.
Well, all right. If you must know, Ansel is here in this room.
Where is he?
He's transformed. You probably noticed my new crystal decanter.
Yes.
That's your friend, Ansel.
He's a decanter.
Yes, I transformed him myself.
I thought you lost all your magic power.
I did. I can't keep a single spell in my head. Fortunately, I have one written down. I can transform anyone into an ornament. Unfortunately, it only works with the victim's consent, so I can hardly use it to take over the city again.
Why did Ansel consent to being transformed?
He was on the run. Dangerous people were looking for him. It's the refuge of last resort, isn't it?
Transform him back.
I can't do that. Not unless he wants to.
I don't care if he wants to.
That's not the problem. The spell only works with the victim's consent, and he is content to remain the way he is.
I need to talk to him.
Can you speak, Ornament?
No, I can't speak, Ornament.
Would you like to?
What do you mean?
If I transform you, then you can talk to him.
Transform me, then. I want to talk to him.
Very well, just a moment.
I've got you now, gnome.
Ginger, a pleasure as always.
None of that. Magic definitely leaked out of this establishment.
Please, I'm just an honest businessman. Don't you have real criminals to go after?
You're the biggest criminal of them all, Ruggado. You're coming with me.
I'm not moving from this spot.
I never said you had to. I'll talk to you at headquarters.
Thanks a bunch, Ginger. Now what am I supposed to do?
Haha!
Who was that?
Can't you guess?
Ansel.
Got it in one.
I've been all over this city looking for you.
Well, you found me. Pat yourself on the back.